my fellow artists, and welcome back to Life Cues Week 17. For this week's question, it was interesting. My sister and I, we talk a lot. We're very, very close, as some of you know. And I have two sisters, but the one that lives here, we're really, really close. Not that I'm not close to my other sister, but proximity makes you closer sometimes because it's just the way it is. You can just talk more often. But anyway, she's been dating this one guy, and because she's divorced, and she's had questions with they just chit chat, and oftentimes he will ask her things, or she will, and we will just question them together. Like, she'll say, Monica, what do you think of this? And so one of the questions that he asked her, or he said to her, more like a statement, he told her he thought she was emotionally needy. And so we're both like, what exactly does that mean? And is that a bad thing? And do you know what I mean? Like, we're like, well, was that an insult or is that a bad thing? So we Googled it, and like sisters do, I'm just going to show you what I'm working with. I have a whole bunch of ephemera and this old book that I've turned into a bit of a accordion file folder. So if I find anything really cool in junk mail, or, when you go to places and restaurants and you see all those art postcards, I always take the ones that appeal to me and I stick them in here. So this whole page is pretty much going to be from that kind of stuff. So anyway, the definition of emotionally needy in a nutshell is basically, do you need to know how somebody feels about you, or you need to know how someone feels about you? And I'm like, yeah, that's me all the way, baby. I want to know how you feel about me. Like, if you are not that into me, that guy that has that book, he's not that into you, I want to know. I would want to know that information. I don't want to waste my time on somebody who's not into me. So, yeah, I guess if that makes me emotionally needy, then I am emotionally needy, because I want to know how you feel about me. And like, not to the point of, needy makes it sound so negative. My gun here is just acting crazy, but I don't want to waste the last little bit of tape that's in here, so I have to do it like this. It's kind of crazy, but that's okay. I'm not wasting tape. I guess I might be. It's just not working. Hang on, I'm going to have to go reload. Okay, we're locked and loaded. So this is called, this piece of paper this art was from, I think it's Stampington Magazine, where they often give you free pullouts. They're great for art. And it was called Summer Day by Mallory Fisher. And I just want to make sure that you give the right credit to people who've done the art. And also it says art elements courtesy of Mindy Lacefield. So and it is Stampington Magazine that it came out of. And it was a big 8 by 10 sheet, but I have trimmed it down to fit my card. So are you emotionally needy? And according to the definition of emotionally needy, yes, I am emotionally needy, because I want to know how someone feels about me, whether it's my lover, my husband. Well, they should be the same person, but it's kind of funny. My friends, my family, I want to know how you feel about me, because on the flip side of that, if I am doing something that is making you not feel the way I want you to feel about me, or not feel the way you should be feeling about me as a daughter, as a wife, as whatever, then I need to know so that I can correct that. Like, if you're kind of upset with me, but you're not sharing that with me, I think you should tell me that. Here's another thing. I love this puppy's face. It's like, are you emotionally needy? Poor little boo-boo. And it says, we're going where? And this was a junk mail. And it's basically about a vet's that comes to your door. Wonder how much that would cost. Can you imagine? So, yeah, are you emotionally needy? It's a really interesting question, and I think it's right up there, like, aren't we all emotionally needy? Shouldn't we be? But maybe some people are just very, very, very strong on their own, and they don't really care what other people think, and that's okay too. Some people can be very not masochistic, what's the word? Narcissistic, not masochistic. That's kind of creepy. Narcissistic, and they wouldn't even think about what other people think about them, because obviously everyone thinks they're fabulous. Like, when you're narcissistic, it's all about you, pretty much, right? And so, yeah, you wouldn't be caring one bit what somebody else thinks of you. So I'm going to glue my little puppy down. And I love the look on the puppy's face. So, yeah, I've had one heck of a week this week. Those of you that watch my weekend vlog already know that I have been experiencing that trigeminal pain all over again on the right side of my face this time. So that is a drag and a half, I tell you. And you know what? Thank goodness I have this art journaling, because I don't know why, but it takes you to a place on the other side of your brain, and I don't feel like I'm in any pain when I'm doing this. But it's not like I can't do art journaling 24/7. I wish I could. So I'm going to take my art Inkzense pencil. This is what they look like if I didn't show you before. And you can pick these up at any art store, and they come in different colors, but I prefer the black one, or the dark, or the burnt sienna one. I like that too. So I'm just going to go around my little puppy, and this is how you can just tie him to your page like he was always a part of the page, Just go all the way around him, or her. I guess she's a her. But I mean, I know some men that are emotionally needy. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I guess if you're always saying, do you love me, 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 that would get to be a pain in the butt. And that's where I keep thinking, that's why I'm sort of tossed with, it's such a it can be, I guess, saying that you're needy makes me think of that you're constantly asking, well, do you love me? And the person goes, yes, I love you. But do you love me? Yes, I love you. But do you really love me? I told you I love you. Do you love me? Well, I don't love you when you keep asking me. Well, you told me you love me, so why did you say you don't love me? Oh my God, what can I, that's emotionally needy to me. But knowing and wanting to know how those around you, your loved ones, feel about you, I don't think that's a bad thing. So that's what I'm going with as a definition. And so that would make me emotionally needy. I think some of us just feel things in different ways than others, and some of us need to know how, like, we're such feeling people. I think artsy people are feeling people, and you just need to know that you love me. So I've got this rubber stamp. I picked this up in Vegas on my first trip, and I love it. It says, some people feel the rain, others just get wet. And I think that goes with this perfectly. So I'm going to stamp this on this piece of card stock I have here, and just hope it fits, and just cut that out. One thing I want to mention too, these big clips like this are really handy when your book starts getting super, super thick, and it's like this and you can't work. It helps keep it flat. So yeah. So now I've stamped out, some people feel the rain, others just get wet. And I just cut it in whatever shape it was going to cut. I am going to take this little strip of paper here because, or am I? I don't know. She matters. Yes, I'm just going to cut it kind of like this, just in half, just because it's a scrap piece of paper on my desk. No reason. And it's a bright color, and I'll put it there. I don't want to lose the speech bubble thingy, so I'm just going to cut it down so it fits about there. And then I have this, Christy Tomlinson, I had ordered some really pretty earrings from her daughter. She is an amazing art journaler, and so she's got this thing. She does these paintings, and everything is she this and she that. And this little quote says, "She matters." And yeah, I do matter. I want to know how you feel about me, you know? So I think I'm going to just put "She matters" on that page. She matters right there. Yes. And then we will glue that down and do the same thing with the India ink. See, sometimes when you're art journaling, you don't have to do any kind of drawing of any kind. It's just kind of collaging and getting your thought on the page. And that's why it's nice if you save stuff that comes in the mail or things that you get that kind of touch you in some way. It's almost like that profundity journal, quotes that touch you, things that move you. Well, if I see anything in the mail that just kind of makes me like this little puppy, I was like, oh, that is so cute. So I'm just going to put "She matters" right there. And then down here, "Some people feel the rain, others just get wet." And then I will go around all of that with that India ink pen or pencil. It's not a pen, it is a pencil. Tonight I'm doing a very, very cool thing. This friend of mine, her name's Danielle, and she's also a teacher. We used to work together, and she's now a life coach. And she's got a retreat session. She's so cool. She lives on an acreage, and on her acreage she's built a loft where she can do art retreats, which is like my dream. And she's got this group of young women that she's having a retreat with tonight, and she asked me to help her with getting them to talk about their values and art journaling and stuff. So tonight I'm going there to do that, and I'm really excited. I was worried that my pain would be too bad, but it isn't right now, and I'm going to go take a nap after I finish this so that I am rested, because that's a big part of all of this, is being rested. Just got to turn my book to do this part. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Very cool. I'm just so honored that she asked me to come and do that. So let's finish this, and then I will take my brush again and just blend it all in. There. Where's my brush? Here's my brush. She matters because she does matter. I matter. I want to know. Because if you're not that into me, then you can a book. You know what I mean? That basically means kick you to the curb. Because life is too short to be with somebody who is not into you, people. So that goes for friends. Well, I guess you can't really do that with your kids. Can't kick them to the curb, but you know what I'm saying. Young women out there, if you're dating somebody and they've clearly let you know they are not into you, or that you know if somebody's into you, if they're using you, whatever, you need to move on. Life is too dang short. I am telling you that from an old lady who knows. Life is too short for any of that garbage. Okay, so the next thing I did is I typed on my computer, "Are you emotionally needy?" Because I want to put that up in the speech bubble. And I'm really curious, as is my sister Mickey, what you guys are going to say. Because I said, you know what? I'm going to do this as my life question, because I really want to know what people say. Like, maybe we've got it all wrong. I don't know. Like, are you emotionally needy? See, the needy part is what's getting me. Like, it just sounds negative. But then if you switch it around, do you need emotion? Do you need to know how someone feels about you? That sounds perfectly fine. So here is the finished page. You can see my typed words are there, and they're outlined again in that Ink Sense pencil. Are you emotionally needy? And then She Matters. And then that wonderful background that I got from Somerset Life magazine. And my sweet puppy. And then it says, some people feel the rain, others just get wet. So there's my page, and I can't wait to hear your take on being emotionally needy and what that sentence means to you. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.